What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and check it out. We've got Jabba the Hutt, quite possibly one of the most requested characters that people have wanted to see in live streams. And this is part of the Jabba's Palace DLC that was exclusive to GameStop. I hear it was available at other retailers in Europe and across the world, but in the United States, it was exclusive to GameStop. We're here on Jakku, which, you know, is kind of like Tatooine. So it's almost as if Jabba is in his native habitat. It's kind of interesting because we can have Jabba come over here and talk to Unkar Plun, or Plut, I don't remember how you say it, but those two would certainly get along famously, or maybe they wouldn't, because they're basically competitors. So I have to admit, playing as Jabba is way more interesting than I thought it would be. You know, he is a fairly interesting, slimy little slug, and they kind of nailed it. He's got his little sidekick, Bib Fortuna, who I'll certainly do in another video. Now, Jabba is obviously long since dead by the time we get to the Clone War, or not the Clone Wars, the Force Awakens. So yeah, I don't know where Jakku is in relation to Tatooine. That is where Jabba was stationed effectively. I feel like we got to know a little bit more about Jabba the Hutt in the Clone Wars, which was one of the really cool things about the show, where it kind of expanded on some of the things that that Jabba the Hutt and other characters that might have been alive at, you know, the era where Luke Skywalker, you know, slowly turns into Darth Vader. So basically, we learn all about Jabba the Hutt because he had hired a smuggler by the name of Han Solo, and as we all know, he had to put a bounty on the head of Solo because he got boarded. His Millennium Falcon got boarded by an Imperial, ship that was basically, tagging different freighters, moving about the system and searching them for, illegal contraband and whatnot. And, Han was moving some freight for Jabba, and he actually ended up dropping it in space so that he wasn't caught, by the Imperials. He figured, better live to fight another day, and go find another, another employer, if you will, run from Jabba. And of course, Jabba employed a number of bounty hunters, including Boba Fett, and unfortunately for him, Greedo. And Greedo is obviously met his demise at the hands of one Han Solo. So nobody really to fight here, but he's certainly interesting to watch. But yeah, man, there's Jabba the Hutt. Really honestly, way more interesting to play with than I thought he would be. He does move a little slow, but man, he's quite interesting. A job well done. If you don't have Jabba the Hutt yet, he will be available as part of the Jabba's Palace DLC at some point. So just kind of hang tight, and it'll be there soon. I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and we'll see ya.